What is up, you horror nerds? It's me, your host, once again, Jeremiah Duncan. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I've got a controversial film. People either love it or hate it, but I'm here to tell you it's a good movie. Fight me. I'm talking about the 2003 House of a Thousand Corpses. This is rated R, runs for 1:29, which is always the sweet spot for horror movies. If you haven't heard of this and you're into horror, I'd be surprised if you haven't heard of this, because it's kind of a gateway drug, and it's one that maybe even is more so for people that are already into horror, because it is a brutal movie, it is intense, but it's so much fun. But here's what it's about, just in case you don't know what it's about. Two young couples take a misguided tour onto the back roads of America in search of a local legend known as Dr. Satan. Lost and stranded, they are set upon by a bizarre family of psychotics. Murder, cannibalism, and satanic rituals are just a few of the 100,000 plus horrors that await. So, it's so much fun. I mean, honestly, this did put Rob Zombie on the map for movies. Granted, it was his directing and writing debut, and I mean, this thing is just awesome. It's violent, it's crazy, it's fun, it's suspenseful, it's teetering into classic territory, if I must say so myself. Granted, it's over 20 years old now, which is insane to think about, but it is probably in the classic horror movie section now, if I must. I'm just saying, because this movie is just iconic, and it's got a stellar cast with Sid Haig, rest in power, Karen Black, rest in power, and Bill Moseley, as well as tons of others. And they filmed this thing in 2000, and it didn't even get released to 2003, because I know he was having a hard time selling it to people, having them pick it up. And like I said, it's his debut, directorial debut, which he knocked it out of the park, man. And it was even his wife, Sherry Moon's acting debut. And what's wild about that is, of course, as you know, that's one of the reasons why a lot of people have beef with Rob, is because his wife's like literally in every movie. But you got to help out the people you love, especially like if I'm doing a movie, my kids are going to be in it, because I'm sure they're going to want to be. You know, you got to keep family first. So I ain't mad at you, Rob. I do love the serial killers. I do love the cult aspect. I love the violence. I love the Charles Manson feel. I love all the gore rolled up. It's a perfect horror movie. I mean, it's hard to beat it. It's hilarious. Did it on a $7 million budget, and it tanked. Well, in those terms, opening weekend, I only did like 3.4. But as anything that has a cult following like this does, it grows and just grows, and I think 16.8 million worldwide now. People know what it is. They know it's a great film. I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. House of a Thousand Corpses, super great film. Probably my favorite in the 3 from Devil's Rejects, you know, and all that. But probably my favorite of the 3. If you've seen it, I'd love to hear your thoughts. What's your favorite Rob Zombie movie below? Comment. I'd love to hear it from you. Hit the death bell for notifications. Stick around. Appreciate you.